Marriage gifts are meaningless without the sweet bread known as a bowl. Its name is bowl. Just as a party for a feast loses its charm without bread, not enough can be said to show how important a baker can be for a village. The lady of the house must prepare sandwiches on the occasion of her daughter's engagement, cakes, and the bolhins are a must for the Christmas as well as other festivals. Thus, the presence of the baker's furnace in the village is absolutely essential. The bakers or the bread seller of those days had a peculiar dress known as the kabai. It was a single piece, long frock reaching down to the knees. In our childhood, we saw bakers wearing a shirt and trouser which were shorter than the full length ones and longer than half pants. Even today, anyone who wears the half pant, which reaches just below the knees, invites the comment that they dress like a pedder. So here the writer wants to say that bread is an important part of the Goan culture and is evident for its presence at every important occasion. From sweet bread at the marriage to the sandwiches at the engagement parties and the cakes, coconut cookies at the Christmas as well as the other occasion makes the presence of the bakers in a every village is very essential. The dress that is worn by the bakers at that time, bread sellers, it is called kabai, and nowadays we are just to tell them three-fourth. These type of a t-shirt and the three-fourth pant they have wore, and in that time. So the nowadays people are commenting for that you have the pedder. The bakers usually collects his bill at the end of the month. A monthly account used to record it on some wall in pencil. Baking was indeed a profitable profession in the olden days. The baker and his family never starved. His family, and his servants always looked happy and prosperous. Their plump physique was an open testimony to his this. Even today, any person with the jackfruit-like physical appearance is easily compared to the bakers. So the writer wants to say that bakers was known very well to their at that time. They are the identity of the any party in the village, and the bakers usually uh, very rich in money because the bakers had way of making a monthly record of the bills on the wall using pencil at that time and then collecting the money in the end of the month. Baking has always been a profitable business or profession at that time. The baker's family and the workers have always been happy and joyous. The baker was usually fed, which was a proof that he was eating lot of things, was a proof that he was rich. Even these days, some of the person who well built body is compared with the bakers. So here the writer wants to say that the culture of that time, the Goan culture of that time is very rich, and the bakers, those who are at the time, they were just praising like a rich person because their family did not starve. They have always doing the well in their life. So this is the story. This is not a story. A think about the bakers. Writer described to us that what is the importance of the bakers in the Goan culture. So this is the end of the chapter.